Good morning. Uh, it's Sunday. I'm not feeling great this morning. So we're just gonna work on some little things. Get some stuff printed, Captain. Yeah, I called it night early last night, or at least tried to. Then realized I still had, after got off the stream with you, realized I still had some laundry that needed folded. I needed to remake the bed upstairs. So it was a little bit later, but I don't know. I haven't been feeling right since last night. So got the last couple parts for this Nerf blaster to get started. Let's get those printing. Yesterday hanging out here, I did get a whole bunch more of the skirts put on. I've only got 2 more pieces for the skirts themselves. We'll throw those on this morning. It's just, I don't know. Who wants to watch 2 streams in a row of putting skirts on a printer? I know I would have gotten bored if it was me. Last stream, everybody got the general idea when we put the front ones on, and the rest of them leave up to the imagination. All right. Get another drink of tea. And get this tripod. Or do we dare try to use the Insta360 link for what it's supposed to do? I know it's asking a whole heck of a lot. AI tracking. Half body. We'll try to put these on. I don't know why. It just seems like it has a hard time when you turn around. Walking around backwards all the time seems unfeasible. So you are indeed up early this morning, Captain. I need to check and see where some packages are. I haven't looked in a couple days. Been up for 3 hours already. That's rough, man. Well, we don't want to tighten this yet. If I tighten that, I can't get the screws under it. Oh. So what do you do when you're up that early? Tell you what, I've been trying to hold off on opening up this computer tower till I get those parts from you. But boy, oh boy, do I really want to open that up and just look at it. Never bought a computer tower before. Kago, good morning. Watch videos and work on product designs, yeah. They should be productive. Old lady gets rather annoyed at me that I get up early. She's never been a morning person. AI gave up. AI tracking gave up, folks. Mike V. What's up, y'all? We do need to figure out how we're going to manage 5 kilogram spools. I need a solution that holds both 5 and 3 kilogram spools of filament. You're tuning. So the Trident was giving me some fits yesterday trying to print this PLA. I figured out at some point somehow filament overrides for PLA had got set to 8mm retraction. I have no idea how or why. I don't own a Bowden printer. Adjustable roller. Let me show you what I found. It's a modification of a K2 Kevin design, apparently. Let's go over here to printables. So this is what I found. It's got a little thing on here to put a E-cast fitting on. This person used a wooden dowel. Little E-cast fitting on. I'm kind of wondering what these diameters are. I've got some metal tubing. I'd rather not print out a whole bunch of plastic rods. I'd rather just print this, this, and this. I don't have a whole lot of filament laying around right now for just random stuff. So I downloaded these and we're gonna have to, what do we got? We got step files in here. Side, roller. We don't have any. So, Keela, morning, sir. I saw you're going to be going live here shortly. We'll be done by then. I'd rate into you, but YouTube won't let me. So if any of y'all have not, go over and subscribe to Keela. Mr. Prince. He's going to be going live 7:30 Pacific time, is that right? 10:30 Eastern. So 2 hours from now is what I'm gathering. All right, so let's do this. New project. No, I won't want to save. No, I want to discard that. Let's add some. Side. Oh, it ain't gonna fit on the switch wire. Thankfully, it'll fit on the track. All right, so click on this, and grab our calipers. From there, to there. $23.1. So just under an inch. Is that right? Just under an inch. 7:30. I was right. Look at that. Even the crappy state I'm in this morning, I managed to get that right. Come here. Come here. Clearly, it's still not loading correctly. All right. Let's see what kind of stuff we got back here. We got this metal tubing. Well, folks, I looked at the analytics this morning. This is at 24, 25. Reset that. What is this at up here? Measure from there. From there. To there. All right. Well, the top's wide enough for this. The rowing machine. Dude, I couldn't. Holy fuck. I couldn't. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make these holes a little bigger. Let's go over here. on this and add a negative part, add a cylinder. Where'd my cylinder go? Hello, generic cylinder, where are you? There you are. You're all the way over here. You're hard to see, sir. You're really hard to see. Let's scale this. So on X and Y, we need this at 25. We don't want uniform scaling. 25, enter. 25, enter. And then we're going to go over here to this. And we're going to go. No. A little bit this way. Maybe a little bit this way. Looks about centered. Now we're going to come over here and do the same thing on this one. Add a negative part, add a cylinder. Okay. Drag it over here. Scale it. 25. 25. That's not right. 25, enter. All right, all right. Martin, how's it going? You need to put time on the Martin, I saw one of the Nerf Blaster YouTubers live yesterday. I saw Mr. Moose in the chat. I hopped in there for a minute. He does not seem to be a fan of Out of Darts or Silver Fox Industries. All right, so slice. $145 grams. Holy fuck. That's on my model setting. 10 infill, 4 top and 4 bottom. So 300, call it 350 grams. Can't imagine what it would take a whole freaking spool of filament to print this thing if you're printing the rods. All right, well, let's see what we got over here. Can't use silks. Got some brown. Got the last parts for the second blaster on the printer, Martin. I want to know something. I want to know whether or not the filament runout sensor on that CR10 works. So let's go over here. New window. Let's pull up the clipper config for that thing. Machine, printer. Pause on runout, true. All right, let me see something. All right, machine. Says it's empty. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to use the filament runout sensor on the CR10. Oh. All right. Let's close this. Back over here to Orca Slicer. Change this to the CR10. Slice. Get some goo put down. Captain, did you get your stuff in for your bed adhesive? It was you that said you ordered it, right? Oh, okay. Print. Upload and print. I guess we'll figure out what spool we feed it next as we go. And then we'll figure out what length we need to cut this to at some point. I got a whole bunch of these. They made up the safety netting around the tiny little trampoline that my daughter had. Anybody wonder how silks and regular PLA merge together? I don't want that. It's not enough of this. Here's some samples. Kind of really like that filament. JPP, good morning. It does look like a filament clip. No, it is for roller for a 5 kilogram spool. I need 2 of them. Well, I need 2 sides. Speaking of K2, Kevin, what do y'all think? Should we try out Maker Chip with the new colors I've got? File, save project as. All right. Dun, dun, dun. It is a giant clip, yes. All right. 3D print files, Maker Chip stuff, my Maker Chips. Okay. So let's slice this up and figure out what color needs to go. This isn't the right chip. Home. New project. Discard. Open a project. I wish I had a monster this morning. That'd be awesome. This isn't the right one either. Home. The hell? Where is it at? Brad, how's it going this morning? Down Under Maker, welcome to the party. Helping someone. I'm not going to yell at you for that one. All right, this is the right one. Jesus criminy. All right, so let's get some filaments out. Plain white. Settings overrides. Okay. I don't want these retractions. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. Basic information. Motion ability. Exit. Speed. Okay. File. Save project. All right. Save. Jesus Christ. All right. Then you finally have the core one back to normal. The build plate is all cleaned up after the ABS and Copi in it. Do I have just, I don't have just plain white. I have cool white and I have white marble PLA. All right. Andy Miller, good morning. Welcome to the stream. I do not believe I've seen your name in chat before, sir. Welcome. We're just getting ready to print some maker chips over here. It's kind of a lazy Sunday morning. All right, JPP, you want me to look at that? I'll go ahead and look at it here. Let's see. Phone's getting hot in my pocket. It's trying to use the camera. Let's see. Yeah, JPP, you could go in and change the range on that temp sensor so that it doesn't air out. See what it's at. It's likely got a short or something in it from moving, or something got knocked loose a little bit. You could also just disable it for right this second. That's up to you. Just to get it up and going if you need the printer. Just go into your clipper config and comment it out for now. Or go in and change the range. Set it to like -100, +1,000, and it'll probably be in that range. Polymaker boxes, we saved those. Turn on the AC unit this morning. Goodness gracious. I don't know why it's so hot. All right, number 2 is purple. We've got a new purple. We got Polymaker Starlight Neptune. Out of their Panchroma line. Buddy's printer. All right. Yeah, that's what I would do. If it's his printer and you're just trying to help him get it up and going, just commenting it out be the easiest way to go about it for right this second. I don't know how much he relies on that chamber temp sensor. Oh, good to know. I've never had occasion to buy filament refills, though. This color looks a little bit like Violet Void from West 3D. It's just slightly lighter in color and a little bit more pearlescent. And number 2 was purple. Number 3. I need to adjust the flushing volumes on this. $200. It never flushes enough when you're going to black. I'll make these all a minimum of 200 though. Slice plate. Gun refills cheap for PLA. Yeah, it expands quick, Captain. You can spend a lot of money real fast. The bit of advice that I give to everybody. I gave this to my son yesterday while we were streaming, whatchamacallit, because he's trying to prep like a EDC backpack, like the one I carry all the time. is man, that really looks like that nozzle is clogged. I don't know if that nozzle is clogged or what. Is I told him, I said, he's like, should I just get like a pouch or something? I told him, I was like, look, get a backpack. That way you're good to kind of grow into it. And then as you're out and about in your life and you find things that you're like, hey, I need this thing and I don't have it, go ahead and go out, get said thing, put it in your bag, and then you have it for next time. And then you just keep slowly doing that, and eventually you have everything you need. Same thing with a workshop. Buy the things you have to have it first, and then just add to it over time. None of us are independently wealthy that I know of. If you are, there's a link in chat in the description for a tip thing. Just go ahead and send a tip if you are independently wealthy. Elon, if you're watching, Bezos, this is for you. 6 figures minimum, folks. 6 figures minimum. Elon, Bezos. Wouldn't that be something, Captain? Your uncle and mine, Mr. Musk, sends, drops $1 million tip in chat. That'd be nice. It does seem right up a couple billionaires' alleys, the hobby. All right. That offset looks way better. Go up one more time. I'm going to restart this print here as soon as I get this Z offset where I want it. That looks too high. Oh, I hate this thing. I need to put a bed probe on this thing. All right, we're gonna go with that. Pause. Stop. Save. Save config. Damascus, good morning. Have I missed anything in chat? That's his only printer, and he's not exactly tinker friendly. Yeah, JPP, just tell him to comment it out there. Oh, it may not be editable. No, I think it is editable on a Cheaty. Anycubic website has $9 refill rolls. Awesome. The CR10. What I need is just a different printer to put there. A1 would be perfect. Or an X1, B1S, H2D. H2D would look real nice right there. Penguin Makers. Did I miss you, sir? All right, we're gonna let that cool off. We're gonna keep loading filament. Now the blue I have a roll of, so we're not gonna open up the new roll of that. It is Twilight Nebula, or Starlight Nebula, rather. Put that in here. And then for the black, we've got Polymaker Metallic Black PLA. Yeah, I'd love to replace it with a 5 tool head Prusa XL. If any of my friends over at Prusa are watching, reach out. I'll give you my shipping address. And he's back. I noticed that Polymaker spools have changed. They've got like something going on with the edge of it here. I'm assuming that's to make it a little bit more AMS friendly. All right, let's close that up. Let's change this mode. Let's start that so it keeps the filament dry up there. Take the door off. Blow the bloody doors off. This your car? Pretty car. Not really enough of that to do anything with. We're really emptying off the PLA rack over here. Morning, Havoc. I haven't tried Ziltech's filament yet. Mike, you got an X1C? How do you like it? All right, that's all done. You won a spool on 3DHP a couple months ago. I got the matte ASA in red. Nice. I heard that. I hear good things about it. Night down, Undermaker. Have a good one, sir. All right, let's go back over here to Orca Slicer. And let's hit print. Upload and print. Yeah, I was on Jerry's stream yesterday for a little while. It off gases quite a bit. That doesn't really bother me too much. I don't really smell it. There's only been a few materials that I've ever been able to smell. Working in plastics manufacturing, kind of get immune to it, I guess. For better or for worse. I've only ever had one roll of Flash Forge. It's the first roll of filament I ever ordered off of Amazon. It's on the top of that pile right there. Flash Forge, burnt titanium. One of my favorite materials, but holy cow, does it absorb moisture. Let's put this last skirt on here. We need another rolling nut for that. We can put these away, I think. Or we can put these away. Yeah, I had to print from the dryer. I didn't have a dryer back then. I got back that in the small window where the only printer I had was an Ender 3. That needs to get unloaded. Where am I? What am I doing? Oh, yes, that's right. Skirt. This is our final piece over here for our skirts. I know that everybody's streaming today. Keyless Prince is streaming at a little over an hour. Then Mr. Builds himself will be streaming this afternoon, I assume. Or this morning, depending on where in the world you're at. Might be in the middle of the night if you're down under, Maker. And the kids get home from vacation this afternoon, this evening. So we probably won't be back later today. But we should be back tomorrow morning to work on the gantry finally on this thing. And the tool head, which I'm really excited about this tool head. It's a new tool head for me. Bearded Printer, how's it going today, sir? All right. So I had planned to make a new bypass for the box turtle, because the one that it has, the filament pathway makes too tight of a turn. That radius for the bypass line needs to be adjusted so I can get material through it. And I really need that to get done. And I don't have the time to finish learning Fusion enough to do it. So Bearded Printer or anybody else in chat that might have the CAD skills to take and make a new bypass with that filament switch sensor in it. And you would be willing to or interested in doing it, I would be forever grateful. Like I said, I need to have that thing done now. I have plenty of printers. I've been working my way through CAD class and some other like online YouTube stuff. Trying to learn, but it takes time. I'm going back and repeating lessons and like just trying to get it to sink in and stick. So I'll do something and then I'm like, wait a minute, how did I do that before? And a lot of the YouTube stuff, YouTube guys just go so fast as if you know exactly what they're talking about. And it's like, sir, if I knew how to just do the thing you're telling me to do, I wouldn't be here in a Fusion 360's basic introduction tutorial. Slow down. Yeah. It's something I keep coming back to, trying to learn it. And while I'm out of work temporarily for this back issue, seemed like a good time to dedicate some time to it, you know? Brad, I'm just using the free maker license on Fusion. I have no intentions to ever make any money off of it. So that makes it a pretty straightforward, simple thing. Bruno Sylvia. Let me go look this person up. YouTube, I'm assuming. Hoping. Bruno. Bruno Sylvia. Sir, that brings up MMA fights. I'm assuming you didn't learn CAD watching MMA fights. Search Sylvia. SCYLA. Okay, I found him. And subscribed. Okay, cool. Shit. I don't know what that's doing. Spilling the modified Milo, nice. SolidWorks is another one I hear is pretty good. Ugh. Yeah, it seems like SolidWorks or Fusion is the most like commercial go-to. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I've got to use the restroom and get something to drink. In the meantime, we'll go over here to this. Make this bigger. Webcam. You guys tried it while I'm gone. Keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't do anything stupid. I'll be right back. Havoc, I was saying, check out cadclass.org. They've got a digital download of their book. It's free with any donation, even if you're only donating $1. Seems like they would rather somebody learn CAD, learn Fusion, than not learn Fusion, regardless of their financial situation. So again, that's cadclass.org. All right, how are we looking over here? This is looking better. It looks more like a print. I should have put more stuff on it, but oh well. All right, let's flip this. All right, there we go. So what do we think? I think that looks good. I like that better than the black and blue. I have a thing for pirates. Blackbeard's flag up there. I got a lot of pirate stuff around if you pay attention. What was I doing? I was inside. I'm like, you know what? When I get out to the garage, I need to do this. And damn it if I didn't forget. So like I said, tomorrow we'll work on that gantry on this, which we're doing in Polymakers, PPS CF filament. We're going to see how that turns out, see if we can get some better input shaping results. And we're doing the arch type tool head on that. Arch type Blackbird, I think it is. Have any of you guys built the arch type tool head yet? You haven't heard of it? All right. Let's do this. Let's go. Delete, delete, delete. The GitHub is by Armchair Heavy Engineering. So arch type. Uh, so it's a core system, and then what kind of ducts you put on it. Video guide. All their links seem to be broken. Interesting. Random videos. Configurator. We've got the Rapido Ultra High Flow. Doing Blackbird. We're doing Orbiter 2. And we're doing Beacon. Trying to find freaking pictures. All right, let's do this. Let's see if Fusion will launch. While we're sitting here waiting for Fusion 360 to do its thing, why don't you take this moment, go down into the description section of the video, hit the like button, join the Discord if you haven't, all those things. Steven Machado, good morning. Go ahead and bookmark my Polymaker affiliate link. All those sorts of things. Even if you don't plan on joining, click on the Patreon link. Read the descriptions for the tiers. I think they're kind of funny. JPP, I cheated the fuck out of that, sir. You're over here trying to kill me with a frying pan, and I come at you with a light machine gun. No rematch necessary. We know who is the better player. All right, let's see. File. Open. Open from computer. It was definitely fun. It was definitely good for some laughs. I had fun last night. I had fun the other night playing with you too. Video games are way more fun when you're playing with friends. That's kind of the reason why I always liked oh, what's it called? Left 4 Dead. Play that with some friends and just the humor ensues. We should play that one night too. I think last I checked, it was like $5 for Left 4 Dead 2 on Steam. I didn't let you choose your crossbow? That sucks. Alright. We're going to turn off Zephyr. We're going to turn off this one. Turn off Breakneck. And turn off Majalmare. We're not doing Forbidden. Forbidden is the version for Tube. Probes. We're not using Euclid. We're not using Clicky. We're not using Clicky PCB. It's still got all the probes back there, but you get the idea. Let's see if it gives me the option for extruders. Not using Goliath. Using 12. So there, we got an idea of what that looks like. And all those parts are printed in PPSCF. Okay, we'll see if it works. Yeah. I think it looks good. Is there a way to hide this grid? I would kind of like to take a picture of this for a thumbnail. I printed the PPSCF on the Trident. There we go. Thank you. All right. Close out Fusion. Don't save. Update next session. New window. Trident. Lane 4 failed to load. To resolve the issue, set lane loader was set. Manually move filament with lane move macro right before the tool extrude gear, then load in the extruder gears with extrude button in your GUI of choice until color fully changes. Once filament is fully loaded, click resume to continue. Set lane loaded. Lane. Full. Send. All right. Lane move. All right, good. Good. Settings. AFC. Extrude. Extrude. Lane move. 50. Back. Extrude. All right. Resume. Not sure why all of a sudden we're having issues with loading filaments. I don't think I crushed ETFE tube. Been getting an aspen handle, like a handle made out of aspen wood. I'm confused. Yeah, every once in a while I'll get issues with it. I might just need to tighten up the extruders a little bit. It's the first time using it since we rebuilt everything. Like I said, I don't think I pinched the PTFE tube. I've done that before. Oh, okay. I think a perma sleeps just about anybody you stab them through the heart, sir. How's this black look? I've never used this metallic black before. Looks pretty good. Modern vampire defense. I need to find some place to keep empty filament boxes. I don't know where to keep them. You know, that'd be pretty cool. I'm trying to find more and more things to print that aren't just 3D printers. Really excited to print the Ferrari stuff and everything. Get off of there. I got a whole bunch of little nubbins down here on the floor I keep stepping on. All right. Hollow point drop of mercury with a wax cap and a Papa John's pizza. I really want to build a death racer. Big Tree Tech has that revised version of their kit coming out. If I can somehow come up with the money to do that, I will be doing one of those. I'd like to get it done before Murph next year. I wanted to get one done this year before Murph, but it didn't happen. All right, Havoc. Have a good one. Post pictures as you go on that project. I just want to build it stock. I'm just gonna, if I do, I'm just gonna build it completely stock files, the whole 9 yards. I'm not doing anything special with it. Yeah, it's because those steppers don't like to move slow. It's way quieter the faster you print with it. Stepper temp is at 87 degrees too. Yeah. It's also 128 micro steps. So it might be a little quieter if I took it down to like 32. It was the same way with the other stepper motors as well. It is one of the Sunlow S4 dryers. The thing works extremely well. Dun, dun. How long does this thing say it's going to take? 7 hours. 7 hours for these maker points. That dryer looks really cool. I'd love to check one of those out. They'd have to send me one, though. I don't ever get anybody wanting to send me stuff, though, so everything I got to reach out to them for. Polymaker giveaways live. You guys can go enter that on their Discord. Trying to see what all these notifications are on Discord. All right, now let's go see where stuff is on shipping. That's still in Florida. That's still in Washington. And it looks like that hasn't shipped yet. You want a Sunlu S2 on their stream and it works way better than the poly dryer. Is that the like S4 size one that just takes 2 and goes hotter? Just email them. I don't have their email or website or anything. And I hate reaching out to people and being like, hey, I know you don't know me. I know I got a tiny little YouTube channel, but you want to send me free stuff? I don't do reviews either, by the way. Like, you know. That's a sweet looking dryer, man. I saw one, someone had one at Murph. And it's taller too. So this is the dryer that Captain's going to be doing a review on. The thing that I like about this is that the screen is located here. The thing I hate about the S4 is that it is on the side. It is insanely inconvenient to get to. So what is it, a dryer base? And then you can put these boxes on there, kind of like a poly dryer is. All right, yeah. How much are just their extra boxes? $40 for the box. Doesn't seem too terribly unreasonable. Not bad, not bad. This is the resin printer I have. Well, be looking forward to your review, Captain. I don't know that I'd get rid of my S4. I'd still use it. That thing seems to be in one of two states. Either empty or completely full. Yeah, right now all my Micron feeds out of the S4. Speaking of which, oh yes, there is filament in there that we need to get out. All right, so main menu, unload filament. Get the filament out of here too. For a little stands for this. For the nozzle wipe. You're gonna use it to print out of for your whatchamacallit. That sounds like a good idea. I still got to figure out how I'm going to do spool management, everything like that for the ERCF on this upcoming switch wire bill. Damn it, Clark. I mean, it's going to absorb moisture, but it doesn't. It's going to, you know, reach stability with whatever environment it's in. Equilibrium with whatever environment it's in. That was the word I was looking for. Equilibrium. Ooh, I don't know, JPP. I might go with something of a known value on that. I would not want to experiment with something valuable, you know what I mean? Yeah, but even if you felt over it, if it like off gases or something like that. I wouldn't use PLA either. That doesn't seem like a use case for 3D printing, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just ordered orange. That's what I got for my free roll of filament that I got the other day. I got orange TPU. I'm gonna replace the foam seals on this clicky clacky door with orange TPU. This could probably stand to go in the dryer. There is a chance that tomorrow's stream will be Nerf blasters. The little ones come home today, so the smallest child may want to build her Nerf blaster tomorrow. Or it may just be a bonus stream because she doesn't get up that early. So it might be a bonus stream tomorrow afternoon. All right, there you go. How does TPU stand up to fuel? Does anyone know? Okay. Yeah, I can't reach it. Can't reach it. Can't do it, Captain. We don't have the arm right. We get to try out my new step ladder. I love how nice and light this thing is. Love it. Yeah. Da-da, 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 da-da. Oh, nice. It's tall enough to get up to everything. Perfect. Just gonna step here. Over here. Take a quarter turn off of that. Andy Miller, have a great day, sir. Yeah, that's what I would do too, Zybertech. Make a mold and then use RTV gasket maker to make the gasket. Yikes. Why aren't you moving? Holy cow. I think it was rubbing on the back of the enclosure. What is this complaining about now? Toolhead run out detect by toolhead sensor start. Yikes. Seems fun to me. All right, folks. It's 10:30. Killer Prince should be streaming. I can't kick you over to him directly. I think I still need to hit that first monetization milestone, which we are, as of this morning, 105 people away from hitting the subscriber count and 1,051 hours away on the watch time. So, in addition to hitting the like button, if y'all wouldn't mind, just out in the 3D printing discords or wherever you're at, pass the channel along to your friends that are into 3D printing and see if they might want to subscribe and do all that kind of stuff. Share it out. I'd appreciate it. Find a cool video or short that you might like. Share it on your Twitters, your Facebooks, whatever it is. I appreciate it. We're getting there, and we just need just a little bit more to get us over that hump. Anyway, thanks y'all. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Later, y'all.